ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about Attack on Titan, and what an episode. Seeing the moment that everything started, but from a different perspective, from the ones that broke the walls, especially through Reiner's eyes and the current state he's in. And the end scene with Eren finally making his proper appearance, the reveal, making his move. What an episode. Let's get into it and talk about it. Now, after last week's episode, with this one takes a different approach. We get to see the past when the world was broken from their perspective. Reiners, Annie's, Bertolt, Marcel also. We finally found out exactly what happened with him, how he was, what he did. And Reiner, depression is an understatement, the current state he is. Now, we see his past mainly with his mom and himself being sad that they're Eldians. It's revealed that his father is also Marlian, but his father seems to be a piece of shit, even more than any other character, so much, the way he treated them. Now, also see the training camp they were in, his days during their training camp, everybody's days. I gotta say, Galliard, the one who has the Geotitan now, since he ate Ymir, has been bullying Reiner ever since the beginning. He always had something against him, he didn't like him. Apparently Reiner was the weakest one from the next warrior unit, or the current warrior unit we have right now. And he always had to pick a fight with him. We have Pick being there, Marcel, Annie, Bertolt, Zeke. And Reiner is still mad, as kind of since the beginning he had those outbursts, even more. It's shown this episode. We have them, the way they're selected to inherit a specific titan, their field test also destroying a nation, their first mission, so to say. I gotta say, it just was so good to see this different point of view. The rewatchability of the show is gonna be so great when you have all of the information after everything is over. Just seeing it from the beginning and knowing what's what, who is who, what's happening. This episode is probably gonna be one of the greatest episodes in the show, with everything that has been shown now, and it makes sense since we've seen the previous seasons, what happened, how it happened, and now we get to see this different side. And during that mission, we have them being selected: Annie's field test, Reiner's field test, Marcel's field test, the Beast Titan also with Zeke, their different powers, the way the Titans work, the way they're suited for each other. Each of them were perfect for that choice, except Reiner, but that is gonna make sense a bit later on, and I'll get into that. And damn, I'm so happy I got to see this episode. Even the Car Titan being peak, sort of like the carrier, the support Titan being the backbone of missions, the Colossal Titan being considered this big weapon of destruction, even the god of destruction in a way. Awesome episode, just I'm speechless after this episode. Just showcased everything that Attack on Titan is capable. We even have Magath, the one we've seen the past few episodes, being the commander, actually questioning the mission of the founding titan, sending kids after the founding titan. But I like the reply: did you just see these kids in front of you destroying a nation? Yeah, they are kids, but look at what they're capable and what they have done. I don't think you can actually still consider them kids, especially with the power they have, what they have done, and all of the issues they had, especially Annie still being kind of crazy since the beginning. Reiner also showing signs, and especially losing it towards the end. This episode just showed so much characterization for everybody, especially Reiner and the current state he's in. After all of them got selected as the warrior unit, which each of them receiving their titan, Reiner, the first thing he did, he went back to his dad, wanting to be a family with him, since now they're honorably Marlians. And that guy wasn't having any of it, just refusing flat out, saying, no, you're pieces of shit, I don't want you in my family. If people find out, I'm gonna pay for it. Yeah, not gonna win the best dad award, let's be honest, not even close. His mother was still there supporting him. You can still feel the brainwashing that all of the Eldians have suffered under Marlians. They genuinely believe what they are doing is the right thing, and what they're sacrificing, the way they're acting, listening to everything the Marlians says, they're completely brainwashed to the core, even sending their children to war. How bad of a state the Eldian people are in. It boggles my mind, and how good it is shown in especially in this episode with sending kids to war. Even previous episodes, the way they were returning home, they're still in those camps. What we have learned so far, especially with Grisha's flashbacks at the end of season 3, the Eldian people are oppressed is an understatement, honestly. Now we have them finally starting the mission to go after the founding titans, and even having some doubts, especially Marcel, about the mission, what's happening. Reiner was the one who was always the loyalist, having the most loyalty to Marlians. He was the one pushing them forward, but this is where we get the big reveal as to how Reiner got chosen. Why didn't Galliard get chosen, even though he was more capable than Reiner in the physical test? When he was bullying him, telling Reiner, your only redeeming quality for being a warrior is your loyalty. Now, everybody was better than Reiner, but Marcel was the one who was working, so to say, behind the scenes, wanting to save his brother being Galliard. Kind of sold Reiner's capabilities, downplaying his brother's capability, just pushing Reiner to be the one chosen, just to save his brother, not wanting to send him to war, being an actual brother and human being, not fully into that brainwashing propaganda that's there for the Eldians. And he sacrificed Reiner just to save his brother. And the irony is that Galliard is still a Titan now, being the Joe Titan, so nothing really worked out for him. An awesome, depressing world in Attack on Titan. It's probably one of the worlds nobody wants to get isekai'd in, let's be honest. No matter how much you like the show, getting isekai'd into the Attack on Titan world, no matter on which side you're in, you're gonna get fucked. Let's be honest. The irony that Marcel had here. And damn. And especially after Ymir shows up behind them, just straight out eating Marcel. We see the perspective from what happened. Reiner instantly just being a coward, running, scared. He actually managed to outrun Annie for the first time. Just completely, damn, going there. I'm the Flash, the fastest person in the world, except I'm a Titan also. Instantly scared when they were kids being sent to this mission. And this is when just Annie completely went ballistic after Reiner, because they started getting into arguments. Annie and Bertolt kind of wanted to go back since they lost Marcel. He was the leader of the team. But yeah, and this is Reiner kind of getting this on himself, because he started threatening them, saying, even if we return back, do you think I'm gonna be the only one who's gonna get blamed? You're all gonna get blamed, we're all gonna get eaten to get our powers to the next warrior unit. And Annie just, oh, the face Reiner had when he was getting his shit kicked in by Annie over there, just one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, not stopping. The way he was looking behind Annie, that's the moment he broke and he turned into Marcel. He developed his dual personality, just the warrior and the coward. That at the same time he actually choked out Annie, saying, I'm gonna be the Marcel we need to complete this mission. And I gotta say, I'm actually curious. We know the result with Reiner being in charge of the mission, what happened, how they got in this situation, how everything turned out. I'm curious how Marcel would have handled everything. Probably would have been better for the Eldian Marlian side, so to say, for the ones who are trying to destroy the Paradise Island. I don't know, but Marcel seems to be a lot more capable than Reiner. If you're looking at making the right choices, being calmer, people liking him more, and him actually being a better person than Reiner, because Marcel saved his brother. Granted, he sacrificed Reiner, but he also gave up his life to save Reiner. Like, Marcel got screwed over the most, and the irony that his brother is now still a Titan after everything happened. Damn. Awesome episode, just seeing the beginning of the entire show from the other perspective. Just a nice way of showing things, and a dark way, let's be honest. Now, we also have them before the breaking of the wall. This has to be some cruel joke of the world with Eren just being bored over there, wanting something to happen, and army rushing towards him right before everything just went to shit. You didn't know what you're asking for, Eren, let's be honest. I think you kind of wished you could take that wish back, because they finally break the wall. We even see them after everything that happened inside, recovering, seeing what they did around them. Also see the story they heard about the one who ran, left his family behind, and then hanged himself running from the Titans. Yeah, different perspective, puts a lot of things, seeing the bigger picture. I'm so glad we get to see this side of the story. I'm so excited for the end of the series, how it's gonna end, but also a definite rewatch with knowing everything is gonna be so good. We even see the weird position Bertold is sleeping, and I'm trying to guess the weather by it. Just these moments snuck in, and the attention to the detail in this episode is just too good. We even have Detective Annie investigating. She even encounters Kenny pretending to be his daughter. They get into a fight, she runs away. But yeah, she's looking pretty good as a detective, but she always has those outbursts of violence, especially with what she did to Reiner, always being mad. Awesome episode. We even have Eren and Reiner's moment when Eren was feeling a bit overwhelmed by the training. How can he be stronger? Actually asking Reiner. Both of them not knowing who the other is. Eren losing his mother, his entire world because of Reiner, Bertold and Annie, and actually asking the one who's responsible for what happened to him, how can I be stronger to get my revenge? And Bertold supporting the one he's there to catch, the founding Titan, not knowing his objective is in front of him, giving support to the enemy, telling him keep moving forward, do what is needed. The irony between them, that moment that happened with not knowing who is who. Damn, gold. And this is when it pans out. This entire thing has been seeing it through Reiner's eyes. Everything that happened with him just being on a chair with a rifle down his mouth, thinking of suicide. The state he's in, depression, like I said, is an understatement. Ending it all over there. And I'm glad it's shown fully, not censored, the grim reality that now the situation Reiner is in. But the thing he gets saved from is Falco just slamming the wall in the room that Reiner is in without knowing on the other side of the wall. This is not the way, and that's when it clicks for Reiner. Hey, I still have them, thinking of the next generation, and he decides to stop with ending his life. But damn, Reiner, you hate him, you love him, in between or whatever feelings you're feeling for Reiner, he's an awesome character. Especially after this episode, just seeing the world through his eyes. The moment he turned into Marcel, the way he was at the beginning, what happened, the brainwashing he's in, as all of the Eldian people. Damn. And this episode just goes even further beyond just going Super Saiyan with the reveals. And you guys remember the wounded soldier that Falco helped last episode, when the Eldians were losing their mind there from trauma and PTSD. The last guy that Falco went in and helped is freaking Eren. Like, damn dude, Eren finally making his move, being inside Marley, spying, investigating. What is he actually trying to accomplish? I think he's suppressing his healing powers just because he has a leg lost, the eye. Just full on cover over there, being the better James Bond in this with the dark reality. But yeah, when I heard the voice, I was like, wait, what the actual fuck? That's Eren. I wasn't expecting that. I had, like I said, previous video, I thought that guy was gonna be important because they showed him a bit too much. Why was he so special compared to the other Eldians that Falco actually helped? I wasn't expecting him to actually be Eren. I was like, damn, that's actually Eren. I had my suspicions he was somebody important, but not Eren. Honestly, Attack on Titan just proves why it's one of the best series. This episode just probably is gonna go down as one of the best episodes in the entire series. It makes sense only if you know everything else, but oof, just talking there with Falco, kind of forming a bond between them, the cruel reality of the war, their situation, what it means for them, for the people that are involved, especially for the Eldians, just what's beyond this. It's either hope or another hell, just the philosophy of life and especially their current situation. I'm curious what's gonna happen when everything is on the table between Eren and Falco. Is Falco actually gonna go against the Marlians or the other Eldians that are fully brainwashed? He's still feeling a bit jealous of Gabby since she's the one who's proving herself more to the others. I'm honestly very curious what's gonna happen with everything. And is Zeke and Reiner actually gonna go against Marley also, since the suspicions I had from previous episode with the way they were talking, and especially that last scene in the previous episode with the meeting at Zeke's house and what he said, no brass in this room. Honestly don't know, it could go in a million ways. What is Eren even planning? What does he want to do there, being a spy? So many questions, and this episode just blew my mind. What an awesome episode. I just want more. I'm so excited to see everything. And yeah, and the rewatch is gonna be amazing after this episode. Now I leave off the question to you guys. What do you think about this episode and the state Reiner is in? And Eren, what do you think he's planning? And as always, please remember, no spoilers. Just, I'm an anime only watcher. I have some random spoilers along the years, stuff I've missed, but no connection. Just please, no spoilers, keep it to current discussions, and let's keep enjoying Attack on Titan. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, it helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. Keep enjoying Attack on Titan. I know I'm saying it again, but damn, what an episode. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.